So regarding the rotameter, we are going to calculate the correction factor. The correction factor formula is given here as C equal to Q1 divided by Q2. See the correction factor. Q1 is the discharge through rotameter and Q2 is the discharge through water meter. So how to calculate Q1? Q1 is equal to Y into 10 power minus 3 divided by 60. Y is the reading taken in the as the rotameter reading. 10 power minus 3 is to convert liter into meter cube. This 60 to convert meter into second. So we have taken Y here as 35. So 35 into 10 power minus 3 divided by 60. So we will get the answer in terms of meter cube per second. So this is Q1. Now regarding Q2, Q2 is a discharge through water meter, which is volume of water flow rate through water meter n liters into 10 power minus 3 divided by time taken. So we have noted down n as 10 liters. So this n is equal to 10 liters we have taken from the reading. So 10 into 10 power minus 3 divided by time taken. So 10 into 10 power minus 3 divided by time taken is 17.43. So Q2 we will be getting in terms of meter cube per second. Therefore C equal to Q1 by Q2 is the answer. So we have to calculate like that. At the end we will be calculating mean C equal to average of this last column. That is the end of the rotameter calculation. Now we are going to discuss the model calculation for the friction factor experiment. Before that, we shall first know the observation for the friction factor. Diameter of the given pipe was 20 mm. Then length of the pipe is 3 meter. Then volume of water collected is 10 liters. So we have to convert this into meter cube per second. And of course specific gravity of heavy liquid is 13.6 and that of water is 1. So these are the specifications or observations we have to know before going for the model calculation. So now we shall go for the model calculation. Now let us consider that let me explain for the first reading. For the first reading, let us say the left limb reading is 14 and right limb reading is 24 and the time taken for n liter of water is 11.37. So these are the readings that we are going to take while doing the friction factor experiments. So the rest of the reading will be very similar. We can proceed with the rest of the readings. First I shall explain the model calculation for the single reading. So what we have to find is we have to find the friction factor. So for finding the friction factor we have the formula HF equal to 4FL V square by 2GD. So we can rearrange it. So F is equal to HF GD by 2L V square. By rearranging this we get GD by 2L into HF by V square. GD 2L is constant. We need to calculate only HF and V square to find out the friction factor. So let me rewrite the formula. F is equal to GD by 2L into HF by V square. So only unknown is HF and V square. So how to calculate HF? HF equal to Y into specific gravity of heavy liquid by specific gravity of pipe liquid minus 1, which is available in the formula here. So it is available in the formula here. So how to calculate Y? Y is the difference between Y1 and Y2. So Y is equal to Y2 minus Y1 divided by 100. So this 100 is to convert centimeter to meter. So I can write 24 minus 14 divided by 100. So 24 minus 14 is 10. 10 divided by 100 is 0.1 meter. So HF is equal to 0.1. Specific gravity of heavy liquid is 13.6 as we have discussed in the observation. Specific gravity of pipe liquid is 1, that minus 1. So 12.6, this 13.6 by 1 is 13.6 minus 1, 12.6 into 0.1. So it will be 1.26 meter. So here Y is 0.1 meter and HF is 1.26 meter. So we have got HF here. We need to calculate V. So how to calculate V? For that we should know what is actual discharge. Actual discharge is equal to area into velocity. So which means velocity is equal to Q actual by area. So for knowing that, we should know what is the Q actual. So Q actual equal to volume by time. So volume is 10 liters we have collected, so 10 into 10 power minus 3 to convert liters into meter cube, and time taken is be noted down here as 11.37 Q actual. We will be getting answer in terms of meter cube per second. Therefore V can be calculated, but we should know the area also. Area is equal to pi by 4 d square, which is equal to pi by 4 into 0.02 square, because it is 20 mm diameter, so 0.02 meter. Therefore we will be getting area in terms of meter square. Therefore velocity is equal to Q actual by area. We will be getting answer in terms of meters per second. So if you square it, we will be getting answer in terms of meter per second whole square. So we have got Q actual, V and V square. Now it is easy to calculate F. It is GD by 2L into HF by V square. HF is calculated here. So this is HF, and we have calculate the V square here. So once we substitute HF and V square, we will get F. Like this we have to calculate F for all the reading. Then we have to take the mean of F, that is F experimental. Then we have to draw the graph between HF and V square. So let me say this as y axis and this as x axis. So this is V square, this is HF. So once we plot the point, we will be getting the point like this for 5 points. So once you draw the graph for this, you will get a straight line. Take some 2 arbitrary points. Let us say I am taking it here. So let me take the slope like this. So A, B, C. So slope equal to AB by BC, which is equal to HF by V square. So how to take the slope? We have to take the reading this minus this in the numerator, and this reading minus this reading in the denominator. So we will be marking this reading from the graph, and we can calculate HF by V square. So this HF by V square will be the slope, and it has been calculated from the graph. We will be getting some reading. So F graphical equal to GD by 2L. Instead of HF by V square, I will put this slope. So the answer that we get from this will be F graphical equal to the answer. So in the result we have to write F experimental as the mean of all this column, and this F graphical as the graphical value. So that is the end of the friction factor experiment.